So folks, what I want to show you is just a quick, easy way to have a nice wave in a short bob like this. Now I'm going to put a little bit of product in there first of all. So what we're going to do is going to put this product on neat. I say neat because there isn't any water in the hair, so it doesn't get diluted. So you don't have to put loads on. We're just going to put it on really around the top. And then what I want to do is just really blow dry that out. So it doesn't have to be super powerful or anything like that. It'll dry really quickly. And what we're trying to do really is just defy gravity a bit. So we're trying to blow dry the hair up and out and away from the head. And I'm using the airflow really to try and get the hair to move in different directions. So you can use a brush, of course. It's quite nice just use your fingers, massage the scalp, get those little kind of follicles up and away from the scalp. Have a little bit of body in the hair. Nice. So you can see there what we've got. A little bit of body, a little bit of energy in the hair. The hair's up away from the scalp there. We've got a little bit of movement in it as well. I mean, this is a nice hairstyle anyway, right? Just put a little bit of dry texturizing spray in the hair here. How nice is that all of a sudden? Like super quick, no brush required, a little bit of product, blow dry, hair up and a little bit of texturizing spray. You're curling a bob, you know, I'm thinking about the do's and don'ts. It largely depends what you want. One of the things I would say is to take bigger sections before you start curling. So quite big sections here. If you take too smaller sections, the hair starts to get very holy. You know, like you start to see through it. What we actually want to create is kind of a bulk of hair. Hair looks thicker and fuller. Now I've got two different curling devices we can use, so I'm going to do both of them so you can have a little look, see what might be easier for you. So the first thing I'm going to use is this, called the mdlondon curl. It's a curling wand, and you can see it's got a reverse conical barrel on it. That means you get a slightly tighter curl at the root and a looser one at the ends. This is what everybody generally wants when they're curling their hair. Now a tighter curl at the root means more body and volume here. You don't want to think about it as a tight curl, it's more like a volumizer. And you want a nice soft flat wave at the end. And then we'll wrap that around. I'll just literally, you can see that I'm leaving the ends out. I'm not actually going to put them in. And also what we're going to do here is wrap this one in particular forwards. So the one in front of the ear is coming forwards, and the rest of them will go backwards. The reason for that really is that if you put everything going backwards, which looks great, puts a big hole in your hairstyle. You end up being all ear and neck. And it kind of looks good from the back and it can look good from the side, but front ways on, it's like all your hair has gone away somewhere, you know. But by just pushing in this front one that way, it just fills this gap in and all of a sudden the hair looks fuller, you know. You can see what we're doing there. We're wrapped round literally 1.5 times. Leave the ends out. And leaving the ends out, there's two different reasons for that. One, it creates just a very modern feel. But the other thing is you maintain the shape of the bob. We've done one row here, do another row there, and probably 3 rows, and that's it, we're done. Right, and I'll get you to do one somewhere around about here, I think. So that's the section. And then you want to put that behind the section. That's it. And
so
then,
ribbon?
Yeah. That's it. And then bring that lower, there you go,
Thread to there?
That's it, yeah. Ends are there, but you don't get them to touch the barrel, you know, just keep a couple of centimeters off. 3, 2, 1, let go.
And then I just
let go. Yeah. That'll be it. Now, I'm gonna do the curls on this side, but we'll use a straightening iron for this one. Now, if you're doing this yourself, I would have a tendency to have the iron going upwards like this, right? So you put the iron in like that. So it's going up like that. And then I would curl away from the face and then pull down. Because I'm doing it on you, what I'm going to do is come from the top like this. And I'm going to put the iron in, I'm going to twist and then pull down. So there we've got a nice little wave in the hair. This is the one I've talked about earlier. The one in front of the ear goes forward and everything else will go backwards. So twist, and then as you pull, you want to pull down, and that's how you get a straight end. Great, okay, so we've now got all this lovely movement and texture in the hair, and it's really just a case of playing around with it. And then I would use, again, texturizing spray is really good because they are just, it's like dry powder going into the hair. It creates this really lovely, messy kind of texture. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Very sharp.
Yes, so this is thing I was talking about with is if you leave the ends out, you still keep this bob. Otherwise, they drift in and then start kicking out in all sorts of kind of peculiar ways. So what is worth having a play around with once you've done all this is to just slightly flip the hair over the other way and just see what you get. Great. Well done, you.
Love that.
You did one of them. You're an expert.